Hey, what's going on with everybody? I'm your man, Aaron Arnold. I'm the one of the owners of Powerhouse Couple for Life, our relationship mastery company, where we helping others to, man, grow in their relationships and also their union, man, to get everybody coming together all across the world, not just in America, but man, that you have, you good, okay? And so me and my wife Elle, we opened up our storybooks in our life so that you can understand it and see our life, and we can be transparent and really let you know about not only relationships but marriage, and tell you the truth. No fluff, no covering up, none of that. Just coming straight exactly how it is. And so it's so important that we do this because, man, there's really no instructions in out here uh about really relationships and about marriage. And it's like, hey, you get there and it's like, hey, you're on your own, good luck. Like, wow, for real? Like, no instruction, no instructions. You're gonna have to play it by ear and hope it works out for you. So I want to tell you, man, we're gonna talk about tonight, man, is, look, how to unlock your relationship. And that's so important, not only within your relationship, but also your life. It's so crucial and so important. And really, like, man, how far this rabbit hole goes in our life, and really like what's really restricting it. Okay. Well, first, before I really get into it and to tell you, man, how you can really unlock your life or your story and your relationship, I got to first be transparent and tell you about my story. Now, I couldn't tell you about this before because I was the wrong person. Okay. Now you talk about, like, we gonna talk about unforgiveness. Do you know how unforgiveness can can restrict your mind, your life, your relationship? So let me go ahead and get right to it and tell you the reason why I'm the person who can talk to you about this. All right. Look, I came from a home where I seen domestic violence, and I seen my father, you know, beat my mother. Okay. And I mean, he was hitting her like a dude when at that time when the domestic violence was happening. And I'm telling you, I had so much anger, hate, resentment, and all this. And I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, it was all really built up inside me. And I said, man, I this is not working for me. Okay. And unforgiveness is like, it's like taking poison and hoping that they die. Man, I was up there bitter, you know what I mean? It's like being constipated, you know what I mean? Everything in your life is all backed up, and it's gonna cause troubles for you. You know what I mean? I kind of, you know what I mean? I kind of laugh about it, but it is. I had to learn how to forgive him, but not only that, I had to learn how to forgive myself. Why is it so important to talk about forgiveness? Because, man, if you don't have forgiveness, it can shut down a lot of areas. So I really wanted to dive in first to say, hey, I had that part. I know what it's like to hold on to something. I know what it's like, man, to hold somebody to the fire and like, hey, I'm not letting up. I'm gonna give them everything. So I can talk to you about that because I've been in that place where I had it and I couldn't. I didn't want to forgive. Wasn't thinking about forgiving. You couldn't tell me about it. Like, shut up and sit down, you know what I mean, and get on out my face about this. You ain't gonna talk to me about no forgiveness. You know what I mean? Screw him and screw everybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on. Y'all know y'all talk like that. You know what I mean? Even if you don't say it, you done thought it. Okay? But, man, that right there, why is it so important? Think about it like this. And I know, like, I'm not gonna forgive him. I'm not gonna forgive her for what she done. Look, forgiveness is not for, it's not for them. Okay? It's not for them. It's for you. It's for your peace. It's for your mind. It's for your mind. It's for your joy. It's for your health. It's for your life. And also, before we so quick to say, I'm not going to forgive somebody, understand this. None of us is perfect in no kind of shape, fashion, or form. Okay. And so if we are not going to forgive other people, just remember everything that we hold somebody else to, we hold on to the fire, and the judgment that we hold on other people, that day will come where we have to face judgment, not only to that extent that we held them, but it will be increased on us on the very unforgiveness that we have for somebody else. And remember, I mean, hey, not to get spiritual or anything like that, but look, here on earth, if you're not forgiving your mate or forgiving somebody else, also in the places, hey, all the dirt and everything that you've done is going to be held against you. So remember that. So before you quick to say, man, screw them, I hate them, you know what I mean? Forget her, forget him, da da da. Okay. Hope you don't never mess up. Hope you never make a mistake. And so you think about it. Hey, how would I want to be treated? Okay. That's the golden rule. How would I want to be treated? Will I, if I made a mistake, will I want to be forgiven? Will I want to be lifted back up? Or would I want to be held down and held to the fire for everything that I did, everything that I said, everything that I done? When you start thinking about it like that, what are some of the things that you've done in your life that you wasn't perfect on or that you made a mistake? Think about that before you are not quick to forgive. Now, understand this. I'm going to give to a disclaimer. Okay, disclaimer is look, I said forgive them. I ain't saying nothing about that you got to be foolish or anything like that. Okay, I ain't saying you got to let somebody walk over you or anything like that, or you got to let them back in your life and do any of that. I understand that. You don't have to do that part. Okay, that's not that's not required. It's what's unseen and that you know of. That's the main key in making sure that you hold to. Is that inside your heart, your mind, your soul, is that you are good. Because also, I mean, your finances, your creativity, your health, your life. Did I say finances? Yeah, your finances. Hey, think about it also as well. Your kids. Hey, reason why, ooh, having my son was a big, great a revelation for me because, hey, I didn't at that time being, I didn't have forgiveness for my father, but I said, dang, now that I'm a father, now that I have a son, what if I make a mistake? And how am I going to have him forgive me if I mess up? If I'm not that perfect father for him, ooh, how's that going to turn out for me? Now, just exactly how I didn't forgive him. Ooh, boy, I'm talking about, hey, I had to take my stone. I'm like, let me go ahead and drop that mug. You know what I mean? I had to drop my own stone because I got a son now. And so that made me think very quickly. I was like, man, what if I don't, you know what I mean? What if I'm not that perfect father? What if I'm not all that good? Hmm? So also, when you make the mistake, think about that. So how do you that's your antidote in how to forgive. A lot of times if you think about what should you do for them, nah, you not gonna do that. You like, nah, I'm cool. But if you think about, hey, what about my life and my future and me going forward? How would that help me out? Then you like, dang, I done did some crazy stuff. And what if I gotta be held to the fullest degree of that? Oh, now we quick to forgive. So also in this, you can only listen to somebody who's done been there and done been in that part. You can't listen to somebody talk to you about love if they don't even love nobody or even love themselves. Somebody can't tell you about value if they don't value themselves. How they gonna value you? How you gonna talk to somebody? Somebody gonna tell you about trust if they don't trust nobody else. So that was my experience. I had to learn how to forgive myself. I had to learn to forgive. And so forgive your mate, forgive yourself. Now, like I said before, you ain't gotta let them back in your life. You ain't gotta keep letting them do it. Now you gotta have some standards and things like that. But move forward. This will unlock every area in your life. Trust me and believe me, because know this. I'm gonna end on this note. Look, um, this is a law in life. It's just like gravity. It doesn't matter who you are, it does not care. I'm gonna go to the extreme extent and I'm gonna tell you, like, hey, for a baby. Now, a baby may not know nothing about the law of gravity, but if that baby goes off the balcony, that law doesn't care about how old that baby is. If that baby goes off the balcony, that baby will fall and go splat. Same thing, somebody run a light. Oh, I didn't see the light. It doesn't stop you from not hitting a person or maybe end up killing them because you didn't see that light, or you say, I didn't see it. It doesn't matter. And so if you say, I'm going to hold on to my forgiveness, hey, you trying to get an extra large of poison? Can I get a extra large of strychnine, please? I'm trying to die here. I want my life to be living hell. Okay, I don't give. I don't care. I want some hell in my life. Hey, unforgiveness will. Hey, they gone about their life. They don't know nothing about you. What they're mad. Hey, think about that. True on that. Think about, hey, about where you been and what you done before you hold your mate, hold your partner or your wife or your husband to the fire. Think about that. So hey, I'm your man Aaron Arnold with a Powerhouse Couple for Life. Hey, hey, don't forget to join our group, the next level to love and relationship, man, where you give tips and we give tips and understanding to help you grow in life, and so that your marriage or your relationship can be a good one, man. And then it's time out for just be coming home and you know what? You don't even like the one you up there staying with, and you ain't got no understanding. You arguing, you're fighting, your kids looking. Man, join our group so we can, like I said, we're gonna tell you exactly. We're gonna be transparent. We're gonna open up our life. We're gonna tell you exactly how it is. Because hey, all this, sugarcoating, nah, we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. We're gonna tell you exactly how it is in real life. And like I said, me and our marriage, we've been there. We've been to the point where we was gonna get a divorce, but we had to learn, have some wisdom, some knowledge, some understanding. We've been at that point. We're like, hey, let's get the papers. Okay, we're not gonna do this, but we healed, we learned, we grew from that, and now that hey, our marriage is good and at a good standpoint, now we can tell you about it. But if we couldn't tell you then, okay, but we can tell you now. So hey, I love you. I look forward to talking to you later, and we will talk to you later. Okay, it's we will talk to you later. Love you. Take care. All right. Bye bye.